All right, this is Yakov. I'm back in the saddle. Today I'm going to talk about plantar fasciitis. I've got it. I don't know why I got it. Maybe because I'm older. Maybe because I've always been lifting really heavy with my calves and the tendons are just worn out. Honestly, don't know. But let's talk about plantar fasciitis. Today, we're going to talk about a common foot condition that can really be a pain, literally. That's right, we're diving into the world of plantar fasciitis. So grab a seat and let's get started. Plantar fasciitis is a condition that affects the plantar fascia, which is a thick band of tissue that runs along the bottom of your foot, connecting your heel bone to your toes. It's kind of like a bowstring that supports the arch of your foot. Now, when this tissue becomes inflamed or irritated, that's where the trouble begins. So let's take a little deeper look into what exactly this is. The average healthy foot has strong and flexible muscles and ligaments. In the case of plantar fasciitis, the main ligament affected is the plantar fascia. The plantar fascia connects the heel bone to the ball area, forming the main arch of the foot. The plantar fascia ligament is made of small fibrous tissue and is most commonly injured because of a loose hind joint complex resulting from obesity, overuse, worn-out footwear, or ill-fitting footwear, like Crocs. When this area is too loose, causing the plantar fascia to be stretched to its limits, it develops small tears and pain. These tears are difficult to heal and can become inflamed. So what does plantar fasciitis feel like? Well, it's often described as a sharp pain in the bottom of your foot, usually near the heel. You might feel it more when you take your first steps in the morning or after prolonged periods of rest. It can also be aggravated by activities like running or walking for long periods. I first started feeling the symptoms on the very back of my heel, and I wasn't quite sure what I had, and then it started migrating more toward the front of my heel, and just standing up for long periods of time, it just really aggravated it. Now let's talk about prevention. You know what they say, prevention is better than cure. So here are a few tips to help you prevent plantar fasciitis. First, make sure you wear proper footwear that provides good arch support and cushioning. I've already done a video on this on good footwear for your feet, so take a look at this video here and this could help. This will help reduce the stress on your plantar fascia. Now, second, avoid sudden increases in your activity level. Gradually increase the intensity and duration of your workouts, like progressive overload, to give your feet and your plantar fascia time to adjust. Now let's talk about how plantar fasciitis can affect bodybuilding. If you're into bodybuilding, you know how important it is to have a strong foundation, and your feet play a critical role in that. Plantar fasciitis can really limit the ability to perform exercises that put pressure on your feet, like squats and calf raises. I'm having problems with it because it is hindering my posing practice and my calf exercises. So who gets plantar fasciitis? Well, it can happen to anyone, but there are a few factors that can increase your risk. People who have flat feet, or you have really high arches, or those who are overweight or obese, and individuals who engage in repetitive activities that stress the feet are more prone to developing plantar fasciitis. And once again, poor footwear can contribute to this, and for God's sakes, don't wear slides in the gym. Let's talk about home remedies to help your plantar fasciitis. This is called the scrapping tool, and you can get these online. And so what you want to do with this is you want to take the big toe, pull it back, and you're riding down this band of fascia right here. And when it's not supple and smooth, it feels like it's riding down a rumble strip on a highway. It's like that. So you want to do this a number of times, and I would try to do that every day. And what it does is just even out and smooth out that fascia. Now the next thing that you need to do is the fascia runs in this direction. Where it connects here to the heel, you want to go across the grain. Once again, you're going to pull that big toe back and you're just going to rub it down this way across the grain. Now, what this helps do is it helps break up scar tissue that's here in the fascia, and you can feel it kind of crunch across. Okay, the next home remedy for plantar fasciitis is using a frozen water bottle. So what you're going to do is you're going to want to put your bare foot on it, and this is really cold. You want to do this for about 20 minutes a day. This therapy might take a long time to do, but this will help reduce inflammation from that fascia breaking down. And this is the spot right there where I feel it the most. And so I'm just going to let it sit on there. And it is not a pleasant experience because it is now burning along with the other pain of the plantar fasciitis, but supposedly this is supposed to work. Remember, if the pain persists or becomes unbearable, it's important to seek professional medical advice. A healthcare provider can provide proper diagnosis and recommend additional treatments like orthotic inserts, physical therapy, or even injections in severe cases. If you feel like you've gotten value from this video, please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. And don't forget to follow me on Instagram at Masters Muscle.